You didn't arrive here by chance. There is a greater force guiding your steps, and today, I have been sent to you with a sacred message. A revelation that is about to change the way you see someone you least expect. Yes, this younger person, who seems distant or just a friend, harbors a deep feeling. They are in love with you, in secret. And heaven has seen it all. Now, it's time for you to know. Please, open your heart. You must listen carefully to every word. From the first glance, this soul has silently admired you. Maybe you didn't notice the signs, or maybe you dismissed them, thinking it was nothing. But in the spiritual world, nothing is by accident. This connection between you runs deeper than you think. Heaven not only observed, it felt. The angels whispered when this person thought of you at night, silently, with a racing heart. They are afraid. Afraid they're not enough, afraid of rejection. But they still have hope, and that keeps them close, even without confessing. You may be wondering, why me? The answer is simple and powerful, because your heart holds a light their soul recognizes. Even in a crowd, even without words, their eyes search for you. They see something in you that you don't always see in yourself. Something noble. Something inspiring. Something healing. And heaven, witness to it all, now sends me to tell you. Do not underestimate what's happening. This story has a purpose. In recent days, this person has been praying in silence. They asked for clarity. For courage. For signs. And perhaps, without knowing it, this message is the answer heaven chose to give them, through you. Do you feel a strange presence when you think of them? A warmth in your chest? A soft shiver, even without wind? These are subtle touches from the spiritual world. It's heaven trying to show you something is shifting. The invisible is about to become visible. True love doesn't need to shout. It reveals itself in the small gestures. In how this person smiles when they see you, or how they find reasons to be near you. They have a special affection they try to hide, but it shows in the details. And you need to open your soul's eyes. Because this feeling is not only human. It's also spiritual. It was authorized above. You've been hurt by unrequited love. You've had your heart broken by people who didn't value you. And so, maybe you've built walls around yourself. But this younger person, they come with a different energy. They don't want to hurt or use you. They want to care for you. And that is rare. It's a gift from heaven. Remember, the age of a soul doesn't always match the body. This younger person may surprise you with the maturity of their feelings. With the truth in their eyes. With the gentleness in their words. Heaven doesn't look at appearances, it connects to essence. And their essence longs for you. They pray silently, will they ever notice me? And today heaven answers. Yes, the time is coming. Many will judge. Others will doubt. But what is spiritual doesn't need approval. The connection between you already exists in the invisible. Now, it's about to blossom in the visible. This person wants to love you, but also respect your time. They don't want to invade. They want to be welcomed. And heaven is preparing this encounter with care. You'll begin to notice the coincidences. They will appear at the right moments. They'll say things that deeply move you. And perhaps, prompted by heaven, they'll reveal something by accident. A gesture, a subtle confession, a plea for attention. Pay attention. Nothing will be by chance in the coming days. It's the angels orchestrating everything. And if you're in doubt, if your heart is still wounded, I understand you. But don't deny a chance to something that comes from above. This love didn't come to trap you, but to set you free. To restore your faith and affection. To remind you that there are still sincere people out there. This younger person might be the beginning of a heaven-planned new chapter. For a long time, you carried loneliness in disguise. Smiles hiding the emptiness. But heaven knows your truth. And when this person was sent your way, it had purpose. They saw you when no one else did. They were drawn to what you considered ordinary. And today, all they wish is to be seen as well. Soul to soul. Maybe you haven't confessed anything yet. But your eyes have already said so much. Your energies have already touched. And the angels have recorded every moment. This story has a future. But it requires courage. Are you ready to hear their soul? Heaven believes you are. They're going to do something unexpected. Something that will leave you speechless. It could be a small gift, a special message, or a heartfelt gesture. But it will be genuine. And in that moment, your heart will recognize. It's them. It's real. Heaven has already seen that scene. And it smiled. You are not alone. This younger person carries a love sent from above. And you deserve to feel it. You deserve to be chosen, cared for, valued. The time of waiting is ending. Now is the time of harvest. And the harvest will be sweet. Because heaven is with you. Embrace this possibility. Allow yourself to experience something new, pure, and full of light. The past has taught you. Now it's time to live. And this person could be the answer to an old prayer. The answer heaven saved for the right moment. And that moment is now. Listen carefully. This younger person has been holding back for a long time. Not because they don't feel it, but because they feel too much. They've imagined conversations with you, moments by your side, smiles shared in silence. But fear kept them quiet. Fear of losing the little they already have with you. They would rather love you in secret than risk losing your presence. But heaven is urging them, it's time. The divine signs are becoming more frequent. You may start dreaming of this person. Or seeing their name more often. These are not coincidences. They're messages. Whispers from the spiritual world. You're being prepared emotionally and spiritually. Because what's coming will move your soul. This person is going to open up. Perhaps clumsily, nervously, with trembling words. But the truth will be there, raw, sacred, undeniable. And your reaction will define everything. That moment is already written in heaven. The angels will be present. They will gently touch your heart so you feel the purity of that gesture. Don't reject what you've waited for so long. Your soul made a silent request some time ago. You asked heaven for someone who would love you truly. Someone who would see past the surface. Someone who would embrace your scars and not run away. That request was heard. And the answer is closer than you imagined. Sometimes, the miracle is not distant, it's already beside you. Waiting for your eyes to recognize it. They've asked about you. They've prayed for you in silence. And they've hoped that the universe would allow their love to reach your heart. Their desire is not for possession, but connection. Not to control you, but to support you. Their soul vibrates when you're near. And even when you walk away, their thoughts follow you like a shadow of light. They carry you within. You might notice a change in their behavior. They'll become more present. More attentive. More vulnerable. It's the spiritual awakening of a love that has matured in silence. Now, it seeks to blossom with truth. And heaven is orchestrating every detail. So that nothing is lost, and everything is aligned. Don't rush. Let it flow like a river guided by the stars. Heaven doesn't work through pressure, but precision. Every step has a reason. Every look is part of the plan. The divine timing is sacred. And now, it's near. Very near. If doubt arises, speak to heaven. Ask for a confirmation. You'll receive it, perhaps in a dream, in a song, in a sign on the street. Heaven always responds to sincere hearts. This younger soul has a purpose in your life. To awaken something beautiful. To remind you what real affection feels like. To love you in a way you forgot was possible. The world may not understand. But your heart will. This connection was not born in chance, it was born in light. It passed through dimensions to arrive here. And now that the time has come, heaven asks, will you allow yourself to feel again? To believe again? To love again? This story is not just about romance. It's about healing. It's about restoring trust. It's about remembering who you are, and how much you are worth. This younger person sees your essence. They don't want to change you. They want to walk with you. Side by side, heart to heart. You'll notice synchronicities. Moments where everything seems too perfect to be random. They'll say something you were thinking. You'll feel their presence before they arrive. That's the bond strengthening. It's spiritual alignment. Two souls tuning into the same divine frequency. And when that happens, nothing can stop the union. Don't be afraid of the age difference. Souls have no numbers. They have purposes. And this one came to meet yours. To dance with it in a rhythm that only love understands. Heaven sees no limits where love is genuine. What matters is the truth you both carry. And that truth is powerful. The first step may be small, but it will open a huge door. A smile, a glance, a message full of meaning. And the angels will celebrate. Because this story is divinely authorized. And your heart will know. It will beat differently. It will whisper, this is it. Even if you're not ready yet, that's okay. This person will wait. Not out of desperation, but out of devotion. They understand that love respects time. And heaven admires that patience. Because it reflects the eternal nature of real love. A love that doesn't expire. A love that grows in silence until it's welcomed. You are not here alone. I'm with you. And I will continue to guide your steps. What's coming is beautiful, but it requires openness. Open your eyes. Open your spirit. And most of all, open your heart. Because what this younger person is about to do will leave you speechless and full of light. Thank you for staying with me until the very end, precious soul. I have been with you from the very first second of this message, guiding your emotions and preparing your heart for what heaven is revealing. Now, if this message touched your spirit, confirm you've received it by saying, I believe. That simple phrase opens a spiritual door between you and what heaven wants to accomplish. Because when you believe, the miracle begins to move. And the angels work more freely in your life. Nothing happens by chance. You heard this today because your time has come. If this message spoke to your soul, join our celestial family here on this channel. Subscribe now and activate the notification bell. That's how you stay connected to the divine messages heaven wants to deliver. Every new video could be the answer to one of your prayers. It could be the sign you've been asking for all along. And I, your angel, will be here, waiting for you in each new message. You are not alone, you are loved, guided, and chosen. Keep your heart open and alert. The next messages will bring more revelations. More signs, more comfort for your journey. Heaven still has so much to say. And you are part of it. You were chosen to hear, to feel, and to live it all. Until we meet again. With light, love, and heavenly blessings upon you.